folks. I am Puppet Review Stuff, the creator slash director slash writer slash basically everything on this channel. Now today, I am here to talk about one of the biggest videos to ever hit this channel. On my nice and comfy director's chair. Boy, is it comfy. Oh yeah, my ass has never felt this good. Oh, it's almost to the point of pleasure. Oh yeah, let me just rub myself in here. Oh yeah, you do me nice and good, director's chair. Anyways, back to the important stuff. Again, I am here to talk about one of the biggest, no, not one of the biggest episode on this channel, and that is Reflections, episode 9 of the storyline. Now, of course, as you probably all know, this has had a very troubled production. It's constantly got delayed after delay after delay after delay, till eventually it came out a year later, after it was supposed to release. Again, I am very sorry about that, but I'm happy that people stuck with me. I mean, they did, but they were very mad about it, which is understandable. You have every right to be mad, but I was busy with other stuff. But I found time and finally released this hour and 40-minute long video. Yeah, it was not supposed to be an hour and 40 minutes. No, it was supposed to be at least around an hour, not an hour and 40. Yeah, but luckily enough, you all enjoyed the video, so there's no complaints there. I'm definitely never making a video this long again. Oh, never. But over the course of production for this video, a lot of things actually did change and had to be taken out of the video. Not because they weren't good, but because... No, because they weren't good. Well, one scene wasn't that bad. It's just I didn't really know what to do with it, and I'll get into that later. But the first deleted scene I want to talk about today is a scene that took place right after Puppet did the evil thing to Von Strucker and entered into his apartment for the very first time. Now, this scene played very differently when it first released. There was a bunch of dialogue, and it wasn't that good. So I decided to basically just mute everything and add a bunch of other scenes to the, scene. And, today I'm going to show you exactly what the original version of this scene was like. So, roll the scene, I guess. How could you do this to me? And after everything we've been through, you would leave me like this? Oh, I swear, if you leave now, I will never forgive you. And I will make you pay. You hear me? I will make you pay! Was that the right decision? I mean, if he slips up once, then No, that was the right choice. I mean, I have to keep him in check, so I won't do anything stupid. Plus, it was the only way to free myself from all of this. Now I can finally live the life I've always wanted, away from Father's influence. It's time to let the past die. And let it burn until there's nothing left. So a new fire could be lit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Honestly, I didn't know what to think about this thing when I bought it at the thrift store, but it turned out to be pretty good. I think I like this. Alright, it's finally time to start a new life. A new beginning. A new beginning. So, what do I do now? Hey folks, welcome back. Did you enjoy that scene? Because I didn't. I thought it was shit. That's why I took it out of the film. But anyways, the next scene I am about to show you is an alternate opening to the episode where the characters are starting to get ready for the day. So, enjoy!
Alright, big day. Really big day. I wonder, should I change? Should I wear something fancy? Huh, I wonder what I got here. Let's see here. Ooh, I got this! Oh, this is fancy. Yeah, this was definitely worth stealing. I wonder, should I wear this, or is this overkill? Yeah, this is probably overkill. I don't need to put this on. Or do I? Yeah, no, I don't need this. This is definitely overkill. Yeah, this is definitely unnecessary. But I mean, I do admit, I do look pretty slick though. Yeah, I should definitely take this out when I go on dates. If I ever got a date, that is. Which I probably never will. Oh, I just depressed myself. Alright, I guess it's time to put on my clothes. Which one of you wants to get on my body? I don't think any of them do. Alright, which one is kind to me? I guess I can wear this one. The one I always wear. Well, let's put it on. That looks great. Alright, let's go. Alright, it's time to start the day. I'm ready. Yay! No. Sure. No hand. We don't eat the shirt. Get that away from me!
Honestly, I really do like this scene, and really wish I could have worked it somehow into the film. And there are ways I could have done that, but it's just the tone of the episode was not this, and I didn't want to start off all happy-go-lucky. Well, technically, it did start all happy-go-lucky, but that was a dream sequence. This part of the episode is supposed to be emotional, and this is just ha-ha funnies, and I didn't want it to be ha-ha funnies at that moment, so I sadly had to take it out. Sadly. So, yeah, bye-bye that scene. Being a director and editor is hard. Even scenes you like, just gotta take it out. Anyways, the next stuff are basically, I guess, alternate takes that were, I guess, originally supposed to be here, but also not. I honestly don't know. And I don't even remember all the alternate takes, but, here they are. Oh, come on, man. You can at least tell me how you met Muriel, right? Oh, no. Come on, dude. Puppet backstory. Please. I don't really want to. Please, puppet backstory. Come on. Just tell me how you met. I just want to know.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Just stop making that noise.
Yay! Puppet backstory. Yay!
Please, just stop already.
Oh, fine.
Well, again, Derek, for the third time, it was
complicated. But how? How was it complicated? I mean, you both loved each other, and you're telling me you never went out?
Okay, Derek, enough! Look, enough with the questions. I'll answer them. Just calm down and let me finish the story, alright?
Alright, fine, I'll calm down. Just finish your story already. And also, I swear to God, that reveal about why everything has happened and payoff better be good. I swear, because if not, I'm just gonna be disappointed and maybe even complain on Twitter.
Okay, fine. But I highly doubt that this reveal is going to be as satisfying as you think.
Oh, well, if that's not the case, then I'm just gonna go on Twitter and complain.
But why? What will that do?
It'll make me feel better about myself.
Would it really make you feel better about yourself?
Yes, it would.
Shit. Oh. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, back to the actual important shit. Well. I can't believe this. Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see little Miss Muriel finally get herself a man and decide to settle down? Well, that's a surprise.
And you are? Oh, fuck. Well, those were very, very unnecessarily filmed scenes. Yeah, they really have no place in the film at all. Yeah, you can understand why I didn't put that in. Yeah, hopefully you can. If you can't, you're dumb. Anyways, the final scene I want to share you guys today is something I was debating on releasing. But after thinking about it, this is information that has already been released. So I've decided to go ahead and show you guys Farkle's entire backstory. Now, this is canon. This is very canon, not this conversation, no, not this dialogue or anything, but everything that is said here is very much canon, and something that has been mentioned on the channel already. So this doesn't ruin things or in-depthen things. The only reason I took this out of the movie was because, for one thing, it made the movie longer, very much longer, and two, it was depressing. Very, very depressing. It is a sad thing. And if I ever do a Farkle's backstory, which eventually I will, it will not be as depressing as this. And three, I just didn't know how to do it. Like, I recorded the dialogue, but I had no idea how to visually present it at all. And that was the troubling part of the scene. And I had to make a very tough choice. And, you know, I had a couple of more days to the release date. So I had to suck it up and just not do the scene. Which sucks, but also I'm happy with. This movie does not need this scene. Though the Von Strucker and Farkle scene makes more sense with this, and the only reason that wasn't taken out was because I like that scene a lot. And that was the only reason that scene wasn't taken out specifically. But it went along with this. And I'm finally going to show you guys. So enjoy Farkle's backstory.
Life's not fair. Especially if you're me. I just seem to keep going down a path of constant mistakes and regrets. My first mistake was just being born in general. I was the son of a slut and an alcoholic, who I guess weren't bad people, but they were neglectful. They didn't really give a shit about me. That was the first mistake. And, well, it didn't get better after that. School was rough. I would constantly get picked on about how hairy I am. I mean, I couldn't do anything about that. That was just a curse that my family had from my mother's side, where our hair grows instantly back. It's a monster puppet thing. The constant bullying. Oh, I hated it. I hated it so much. And it even hurt going home, where I would try to consult with my mother about it, or father. Were they there? No, they weren't. They were never there. Ever. So I had to deal with this problem on my own. What I thought was a good idea was to get popular in school. So I joined the soccer team. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was not a good idea. All I really accomplished was just being a bench warmer. No one could warm a bench like I did. Yeah. And worst of all, my parents never even showed up for a soccer game. Or even picked me up from practice or the game. I always had to walk miles on home. Always wondering why I got home late. You know, I always explained to them why, but did they care? No. Dad was always too drunk and Mother was just too tired to bother. I always wondered what it would have been like to have loving parents. Yeah, always wondered. Yeah, life was never fair for me. So, with the kind of environment I was in, I left instantly when I turned 18 and graduated. Without a second thought, I went to the real world to find true happiness. Oh, that didn't go well either. The real world was rough. Very rough. Had to take job after job. Eventually, it got so bad that I started getting addicted to drugs just to take my mind off the pain of my existence. Then, eventually I became a drug dealer. Of course, that didn't go well either. Nothing seemed to go well for me. Of course it didn't. But I think the worst mistake I ever made was meeting him. The crime lord, Von Strucker. At first he seemed like a nice guy and he wanted to help me. And, of course, when he offered a position to be by his side, I took it. I mean, it was a rich millionaire. Why wouldn't I take that gig? And at first it was great. I would just do small, odd jobs. Nothing bad would come. I thought, finally, I found something. Something that truly gave me a purpose and even a little bit of happiness. But as those odd jobs went on and on, they started getting a bit more deadly. To the point where I had to start hurting people. And then, of course, the mistakes just kept coming back. I wanted to leave, but how could I? It was a crime lord. You can't leave a crime lord. There was no way to. But I tried anyways. And luckily for me, because I was so loyal, he offered me a deal. A deal to finally rid myself of him. And I stupidly took it. All I had to do was just spy on this puppet guy and his friends. Try to ruin things for them and make them miserable. That's all he wanted. I didn't ask questions. It was a way for me to get out of it all. So I took it. And you know, I never expected myself to ever get attached to them. They were my targets. They were my mission. My mission to finally free myself. But as time went on, and the more I spent with them, the more I really liked them. The more they accepted me. Sure, they made fun of me sometimes, but it was never malicious. It was just how they were. They always liked to argue, make fun of each other, bicker. But, you know, at the end of the day, they really cared about each other. And turns out they cared about me. This outsider that showed up out of nowhere. They welcomed with open arms. And for once in my life, I finally found a place that accepted me and wanted me around. Out of all the mistakes I've made in my life, I never thought I would find that kind of happiness. Ever. I felt like I truly found a place to call home. But of course, because of that, it always came so difficult to face Von Strucker. Oh boy, here we go. Good evening, Von Strucker, sir. Of course, I am here to report on my target, Puppet. And as you know, I've only been spying on him for a month, and I'm sad to say that the information I'm about to give you is not that useful, but hopefully you'll still listen to what I have to say.
Go on.
Thank you, sir. So, as you know, Puppet is a YouTuber that reviews movies, DVDs, and occasionally does reactions to trailers and a show called Miraculous Ladybug, but that's basically the gist of his channel, and basically throughout this month he's been reviewing stuff like Missing Link, he also reviewed Shazam, and, he also reviewed Dumbo, but not the anime one, though he did talk about the anime one in a DVD review, but I'm talking about the live-action one. Yeah, he reviewed that. He also reviewed the Blu-ray for Glass, and, also, he reviewed Hellboy, and man, was that hilarious, because he despised that film so much that he didn't even want to talk about it. He kind of held himself up in his claws, and That was the whole thing. Sharon had to just had to do a whole bunch of drastic things to get him out of there. Man, it was actually kind of a fun time. All right, that's enough. Sorry, sir.
Wow, you really weren't kidding when you said you didn't have any useful information, but when I asked for information about Puppet, did you really think that I wanted to know anything about his dumb 200 subscriber channel? Huh?
Well, no, sir. I'm sorry, but, you did ask, and I had to get you something.
Oh, and you really thought that information would suffice, huh?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'll do better next time.
Well, that's nice to hear that you're trying to improve, Farkle, because, I wouldn't want to punish any more of my precious minions. Right.
Right, sir. Right.
Good, because honestly, Farkle, I was very disappointed in your performance. I mean, you were there for like a month and you couldn't find any useful information I could use against Puppet. The only information that you gave me is stuff that Sharon's already passed down to me. Now, remember, the main and sole reason that you're there is for Puppet to trust you, because once he trusts you, he'll give you information that I could use later on down the line. Now, of course, I was originally going to use Sharon for this plan, but I realized that she looks like an old hag and has a dignified personality, so Puppet probably won't get along very well with her. But with you, that would be very different. I feel like with your personality, he would warm up to you very quickly and easily.
I know, sir. I hadn't forgot about that. I've been working on getting the other puppets trusted, including Puppet. Actually, matter of fact, me and him went to the movies a couple of days ago, and it seems like he's starting to warm up and trust me.
Well, it seems like there's actually good news to this after all. Great work, Farkle. Thank you, sir. But remember, you better give me some actual useful information next time around, or, I might have to resort to violence.
Of course, sir, and I promise I'll try harder next time.
Good. Now, you're excused.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir, before I leave, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Well, it's just, I've been hanging out with Puppet and his friends for the past month now, and I was just kind of curious and wondering, what did Puppet do to you for you to resort to all of this?
Oh, it's nothing much, and nothing of your concern.
It's nothing much, sir, with no disrespect. I feel like they're putting a lot more effort into this Puppet fellow more than usual. I mean, usually when someone double crosses you, you just kill them, but for some reason you're not doing that with this Puppet person. I mean, you're even getting your wife involved with this. Like, what did this Puppet person do to you?
Farkle, just leave it alone. You don't need to know.
But I feel like I have the right to know. I mean, if I'm gonna risk my life in spying this Puppet fella, I feel like I deserve the truth here.
And I said drop it!
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pestered you.
Oh, you're damn right you shouldn't have. Now, if I say it's none of your concern, then it's none of your concern. But, I mean, if you really want to know why I'm doing all this, well, basically, he screwed me over, and I'm trying to get him back. All right, do you understand now? Well, that's good to know, but you need to remember that you work for me, and you do as I say, without question or pestering. Do you understand, Fernanzi? Yes, I understand. I understand very well, sir. Good. Now, get the fuck out of my office!
Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. God. Eventually, I gave in to Von Strucker's demands. The more and more he threatened me. I mean, I had no choice. Well, I mean, that's what I thought to myself until I saw the hurt and damage that my actions caused, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I gave up on my mission and on my happiness. And I knew the consequences of failing that mission, but I just didn't care anymore. I was tired of making mistakes and suffering for it. So I was just going to leave. And that would be that. But something happened that I wasn't expecting. They forgave me. I mean, I was about to destroy their life and ruin everything, but they forgave me and still accepted me. After everything that I did, they still wanted me around. And after that, I knew I couldn't give up anymore. So I went back to Von Strucker and fought back. And, well, with a really well done speech, I did. And won. The big mistake that I made all those years ago, I was able to undo and make right again. For the first time, I fixed a mistake and found a place where I was accepted. But of course, on that way to that acceptance, I made so many mistakes that hurt so many people. And I can't take them back. But I can try to make them better. So today, that's what I'm gonna do with Muriel.
You know, that has to be some of the best voice acting I've ever seen from Farkle. And again, it is just such a shame that we couldn't show this off. But, you know, making a movie, you do have to make sacrifices, and this was one of them. Hopefully one day we can tell Farkle's story. Hopefully one day. But anyways, those are all the deleted scenes I want to show off today. And thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys look forward to the next storyline episode, coming in probably 2025. That's a joke. That's maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, bye, and thank you.